Hello and welcome to the Respiratory 100 Introduction to Respiratory Care course. My name is Dr. Curtis Aumiller. I am the Program Director for Respiratory Therapy. This video is going to show you how to navigate your Respiratory 100 course so that you are able to complete the course and complete your assignments. When you log into the course, the first part is going to show on the left-hand side, says Start Here. You have already clicked on that link. That's how you have brought up this video. Anything in the news items is important information that you need to know, and it will be updated throughout the program or throughout the course. The next item, of course, is the lockdown browser requirement. Please make sure that you read this. You will be required to download Lockdown Browser onto your computer in order to take the exams. This prevents you from being able to cheat. It kind of keeps you from opening other tabs and such on your computer, and it is a requirement. If you go to the right side of the screen, you will see my information is listed here, my phone number, my email address, and if you need to schedule an appointment with me, there is a link here that will take you into my schedule so that you can schedule an appointment to meet with me. Below that is a calendar. In the calendar, it will tell you when things are open, when things are due. So you probably want to keep an eye on the calendar. Across the top is the ribbon. These are all of the various resources that you have available to you and places that you will be navigating within the program. Within this course, anytime you want to get back to the main screen, you are just going to click the Course Home button. The next button that we're going to explore is the Content button. During the Content button, you will see all kinds of things listed along the left-hand side. You can click on the overview. This tells you the course outcomes, course learning outcomes for this course. We do not use the bookmarks. The course schedule, because nothing is really due, it doesn't populate, but you can see things there. If you click on the table of contents, you will see all of the items for the entire course listed in the right-hand side. That can get a little overwhelming and tedious. So let's go to the next one, which is the technology requirements. You click on this hyperlink, it will bring up a document that tells you the requirements that you have to have for this course. So make sure that you are reading that and know the technology. Then you are going to click on Start Here. There is a video from me. Please take a moment to watch that video. The next item is D2L and technology help. If you need to have help with D2L, you need to contact the D2L help desk, or if you're having hack IT problems, you can't remember your password, something along those lines, you can always access that information here. Now, to go back to the previous screen, you can always hit the Content button and it will take you back. Or you can go here to the hyperlink that says Start Here, and that just takes you back one page to where we were. Academic resources. These are resources for finding help with the Tutoring Center, the Learning and Writing Center, the Learning Commons and Library, Student Services, Student Access Services, and D2L accessibility links. If you require a resource and you cannot find the information here, please reach out to me and I will be able to provide you with that information. Then the last link on this page is the syllabus. This is the syllabus for Respiratory 100. You want to make sure that you are reading it. A syllabus is the actual contract between the student and the professor with all of the rules and information on how the course will run. So please make sure that you read the syllabus. You may want to print a hard copy for yourself. That is fine. Now, once you have finished that area, you are going to move on to week number 1. Now, the weeks are all laid out pretty much the same. I'm going to go through 2 weeks that show you some different things. So first off, we start with week number 1. There is an introduction video each week. This explains what we're going to cover that week and anything that is coming up. Then you have a checklist. You click on the checklist. It will tell you all of the things that you need to do for this week. So you want to make sure that you are meeting all the requirements. The next thing is the Unit 1 objectives. These are the objectives for the unit. And these are the things that you are going to be expected to learn and know from this unit. Keep in mind that the units don't necessarily follow the weeks. Unit 1 is covered in week 1 and week 2. Unit 4 is covered in week 5 and week 6. Next we go to the assigned reading. Now you would normally click on the checklist and it will tell you here that there is no assigned reading for this week, only to watch the videos and any of the attached items. So you will see here the respiratory essential requirements and the point system. We will be talking about these during the videos for the week. Next is the lesson content. The lesson content are videos that you are required to watch. You must watch them in the order in which they are listed. So it will not let you open the second video until you have watched the first video. Then when you click open the second video, it will unlock the third video for you. So they are in an order for a reason. All videos are testable material. So I recommend that you take notes during the videos. You can always pause the videos, you can always go back, re-listen to them, whatever you would like. But the video information is testable. All of these videos are kept out on YouTube. Some of the videos are me talking, some of the videos are other videos that are found on D2L. On YouTube. So, once you have watched all of your videos, then you can go on to your discussion. There are weekly discussions. You must post your discussion first before you can see anyone else's discussions. In the discussions, you are required to respond to at least 2 students with a substantive response. So don't just say, I agree, or that's good. This is a discussion, and so you need to discuss and you need to talk, just like we would be in class. There is a rubric for each discussion. Okay? However, you must, if you only respond to 2 people, that's the minimum requirement. Therefore, you're not going to get the maximum points for the discussion. So if you are discussing and you're responding to 3, 4, 5, 6 people, then you're going to get the maximum points on the rubric. But if you're only doing the minimum, you will only get the middle points. If you do not meet the requirements of the rubric, you will get no points. So please make sure that you are familiar with the discussion rubric. And then there's homework. So there is a link to go to homework. When you click on these links, it will take you out into a Google Doc. Okay? Now I've already completed this with setting it up, so that's why it doesn't appear here, but it will appear. And because it is in a Google document, it will stay there. Everything that you type in there, it will keep it. There is no save button. Now we're going to go into week 3 for a couple of little things that are a little different. So again, we see the overview, the checklist, the objectives. The required reading, as I said, is a checklist. So as you read each chapter, you can click it off and it will show you your success. Again, lesson content, these are all the videos. They have to be watched in order. There is a video at the bottom here called Triage. Again, they are kept on YouTube. This content may be age restricted depending on how you sign in to YouTube. So you may be required to sign in on YouTube to verify your age. I'm hoping because I set it as private that won't need to happen. The other things to point out here are the podcasts. A couple of the weeks have podcasts. Podcasts are not required. They are optional. They're an overview of the material, and many students find them helpful to listen to the podcast after you have read the chapter. So it will help to reinforce what you have read. We already discussed discussions, and if there is an exam due that week, it will be listed here. So all you have to do is click on the exam and it will automatically take you into the exam. If you want to go to the discussions individually, you can hit the button at the top that says Discussions. Now each of these are listed in the week in which they are being assigned. However, I want to point out at the very bottom, there is a Ask Questions of the Instructor. If you have questions, please list them here and I will respond to them so that everyone can see them. Grades. This is where you keep track of your grades, so please make sure that you are checking it. And there is one homework assignment for unit number 3 that is in Dropbox. You will need to download this, print it, fill it out, and re-upload it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Have a great semester.